Okay, that is what I look like. Anyway, hello. I think this is the first time that I've talked to the camera this entire time that I've been in Maine, but I was with other people and didn't want to be trying to do all of this while I was hanging out with them, so here we are. I am in Portland, Maine right now. It is Tuesday, July 21st, and it's like 1:20 p.m. right now. And I am in Portland because I'm seeing Joe, aka Joe Keery, performing tonight at Thompson's Point, or like the State Theater of Maine or something. I don't know. It kind of goes by a couple different names. And I actually just got back from the venue from getting my wristband for VIP. Ooh, hello. My camera just fell over. I was waiting for that to happen. Like I said, just got back from the venue. Oh my God, my hair looks so crazy. It's like 73 degrees outside. That is the high for today, but it's kind of muggy and super windy because it is supposed to rain tonight and potentially thunderstorm maybe. So I'm a little nervous about that because A, I would love for the concert to not get canceled. I've been looking forward to this since it was announced and since I bought my ticket. But also I have bright red hair, and as soon as it gets wet, it starts dripping. So, and I realize that I should have brought a dark shirt to wear in case it did rain, but it's too late now. I don't have any other options, and this is the only shirt that I have available to me to wear for this show. So that's gonna be tragic. I mean, I do have a hoodie and it's dark, but I'd love to not stain that, you know what I mean? But it's gonna be what it's gonna be, so we will see what happens. We were supposed to also get our little merch VIP package thingy when we checked in, but for some reason they are not giving them to us now. They're giving us the VIP merch package thingies when we go back to do our like early entry thing. So that is at 5 p.m. I think. I don't know, it was a really tight window. And you also had the option to not even like get a wristband and do like early check-in. I don't really know. Let's see. It says wristband pre-check-in time at 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. at the front gates at Thompson's Point. It was not at the front gates. It was like kind of up at the top, like just past the transportation center, the bus and the train station. And then wristband return time 5 p.m. to 5:15 p.m. Non-wristband check-in time 5:15 to 5:45. And that is also at the front gates of Thompson's Point. And they said, let's see. Picking up a wristband during this time, so 12 to 1, is optional. Don't arrive before 12 p.m. But apparently a bunch of people showed up at like 7 a.m. or something, according to people on Reddit. Guests who receive a numbered wristband will be required to return during the VIP wristband return time. This determines your place in line for first entry and will be honored accordingly. You must return on time to your VIP wristband return window to have your place in line honored. VIPs who chose not to pick up a wristband are asked to arrive during the non-wristband check-in time. I guess I'll try to show up between 5 and 5:15, but we'll see how that all works out. I don't know how many other people are trying to get like ride sharing and things to the venue. I might just cave and do that walk again, which means I'd have to leave a lot earlier than I was hoping for, but we're gonna see what happens with that. But yeah, I'm just gonna chill. Oh, I guess I could show my outfit. I don't know, it's not that exciting. I'm not trying very hard. I just want to be comfortable. So this is my little shirt, a little striped number. Not that exciting. And then I think this is the same skirt that I wore to see 5 Seconds of Summer and the band Camino. And then I am not wearing my big stompers or anything. I'm just wearing my Vans because it's a GA concert. I am not trying to ruin my feet. And I do have to do a lot of like walking tomorrow to get home and being a lot on my feet for like the next week. So not trying to destroy my feet. That is the situation. I'm just gonna rest, maybe just lay down and elevate my feet before I have to do a whole bunch of standing. Hopefully this concert does not get canceled because that would be really, really sad. But like I said, we shall see. We shall see. The radar is not looking good, but maybe it'll blow away like off to the side and the more intense stuff will go away. Hopefully I will have some show clips for you, but I guess if they also cancel the concert, then I will be back with that update, so stay tuned.
Let's hear it, Portland. What's up? in Portland right now. We are definitely in Portland right now. Let's sing it. Hit it, Adam.
Good God. Okay, I didn't think I looked that crazy, but seeing myself in the camera, I'm realizing that I do in fact look insane, but the concert was not canceled. As you probably saw from the clips that I included, they did not cancel it. There were no thunderstorms, but boy did it rain a lot. It was pouring with rain pretty much the entire time. It kind of let up towards the end, but then once the set ended and we were all trying to make a mad dash out of there, it started raining again, so that was not fun. But whew, oh my goodness, my back hurts, I'm soaking wet, but it was a very fun show. Joe jumped down off the stage and did a little barricade run, and he like fell right in front of where I was, kind of like a little bit past me, and it happened so quickly. I didn't even have time to even think about getting my camera on. Like, he was gone by the time that I got my camera open, and so that was crazy. I think he was on the ground when I got the chance to stick my hand out, and then like he got up super fast and just booked it to the other side of the barricade. But yeah, he like grabbed onto one of the girls near me, her hand, and like pulled himself back up. So it was kind of like a light rain during Pond, and you know, between Pond and Joe coming on stage. But then like literally the second that man's set started, torrential downpour pelting me in the eyes, covering every inch of my glasses lenses. Couldn't see a thing because of the rain, but also the spotlights from the stage were shining directly in my eyes, so he was on stage, couldn't see him. There was just so much happening, and it was so overstimulating being that wet like the whole time. My goodness. When I checked in for VIP, obviously all I got was my wristband with my number, and then they told us that when we come back at 5 p.m. to line up, that we would get our other merch. So I did get that. The bag is soaking wet, as you might imagine. I had it like clipped into my clear concert bag, so it was kind of hanging down, kind of between my legs. I don't know, like between my knees basically. And that did pretty okay for trying to keep it out of the rain. And I zipped up my hoodie over my clear bag, and it was kind of covering a little bit of the VIP bag that was hanging down, but my stuff did get wet and I'm kind of sad about it. So girl, I thought this was only wet on the edges. This thing is like, oh, it's so bad. Oh no, okay. So one of the VIP items is like this gigantic commemorative ticket. It's kind of falling apart. It's obviously not flat anymore, but this is what it looks like. So the number is obviously the date, 7/21/2026. Yeah, it's a little crusty on the edges, so that's sad. We'll have to flatten that out and let it dry. Somehow the shirt that I bought at merch is not wet at all. And then we also have a little passport, little gold chimeras on the front. Oh, that did get a little wet. Uh-oh, oh, on the corner. So sad. So it has this. There's probably better pictures of these on the internet somewhere else than me trying to show you, but it says Joe, city, venue, new friend, the date, and then set list. That's just like every, yeah, that's like every page in here. So very cute. Oh, this is wet too on the back edge, but it's fine. It's very cute. And then we have a set of shoelaces, green, blue, and silver. Hello, everybody above me and around me running around. What are we doing? And then the tote bag is soaking wet, as you can see, but that's what it looks like on the front. Wonderful. It'll be this shade of blue when it's all dry. Oh my god, I can't stop looking at my freaking hair. Very cute, very cute. Nothing on the back, but that's mostly dry because that was up against my body. Very nice, very nice. I'm gonna have to like blow dry everything before I pack it because that's gonna be a disaster. I told myself that I was not going to buy any other merch, but then I got inside and They had all the VIP go in first, obviously. We went in and they told us to just go to the right, not towards the stage, which was to the left. And they just got us in this big gigantic blob, but there was also a merch stand at the back of said blob. And I was like, well, they said we were gonna get early merch shopping. Is this supposed to be it? Okay, I'll take the gander, why not? And then I bought a couple of things. So I got the poster, and no, I am not going to unroll this because I need to get this home and keep this safe. And if I open this, it's wrapped in plastic, which is very handy because it's dry and somehow did not get crushed. I don't want to take this out, but it's like all blue. It's actually very similar design to the shirt that I have. Actually, I have no idea where I'm gonna put this in my room. I don't have room on my walls right now for another poster, and I'm still waiting on my Band Camino poster, as a side note. Also don't have anywhere to put that, but I don't have it, so we're gonna figure that out. But bought the poster. It was $30. Oh my god, my camera battery's dying. Great. And then I got myself this shirt. This was shirt number 1 at my venue. It's very wrinkly because it was crunched in my bag. It looks like that on the front, and this is like the design of the poster, basically. And then it has all of the tour dates on the back. So the like solo shows that he's doing with Pond, and then it also has the Tame Impala dates on it as well. Got mine in a large. It looks very large, but that's fine. It'll be comfortable. That is what I bought. This was $40, so in total, the poster and this shirt together were $70 for anybody who is going to see Joe on any of these solo shows that he's doing, I guess. I don't know if his prices are different at the Tame Impala shows, but I will find out a week from today, so we'll see. It was a good show. Pond was interesting. I think I definitely need to go check out some of the songs. I liked how some of them sounded, definitely. I did not do my due diligence and do that before the show, so big mistake there. But I'll go check them out afterwards and it'll be fine. But he was a lot of fun. The lead singer, he was fun, and he was just feeling himself and just kind of being silly goofy, kind of very similar to how Joe is on stage. And when did he come on? They came on at like 6:59 and played until about 7:45. So we played for about 45 minutes, and then we had, well, we were supposed to have half an hour before Joe came on stage at 8:15, but he did not come on stage until like 8:30, 8:35, something like that. And like I said, as soon as that man started his set, pelted with rain. It was like torrential downpour for the first few minutes of his set. Literally couldn't see anything. The first couple of songs were really stressful. I was like, I can't see anything. Like my glasses, forget it. I could see him better without my glasses, and oh my god. Anyway, but yes, it was very fun. I definitely used and abused my Zoom again, as always. And some of my videos, I don't know what was happening, but maybe it was just because my phone was freaking out because it was wet. But when I was taking videos of certain songs that I wanted, it would just like randomly stop recording, and I would miss like a little bit of it because I couldn't see because there were lights shining in my eyes, and then I would realize and turn the recording back on. So that's kind of a bummer. I got barricade, but it was kind of an unfortunate spot a little bit. Like I was way off to the side and kind of between the two barricades that they had. I don't know how to explain this. There's like the big, like thick one, I guess, for like most of like the length of the stage for the most part. The one that's got like the slanted platform that you can stand on. I was like partially on that one, but not really. And then they had like the kind of barricades that they use for like making lines, like that kind that are a little bit shorter, kind of next to and making like a little bit more of a barrier. So I was kind of in between those two, and the ground was not all like flat because it's mulch. One of the barricades was moving and it was like not steady, and I was trying to find somewhere that I could stand where I wasn't constantly bumping my bag into the girl next to me and kind of in front of me, but also that was not like a thigh workout basically, because I was trying to like balance on both of the barricades and like really leaning on one leg and trying to like balance on the other one, and then trying to switch so that I'm not like destroying my muscles. So that was kind of unfortunate, but I think it was still a good spot. And like I said, Joe ran right by, but he was like on the ground. By the time I realized what was happening, I was like, hello? Like I just saw like his shirt and that's it. And then he was gone. He played for about an hour-ish, maybe like a little bit over an hour. Not a lot of talking during the set. Nothing like super long, I guess. And then there was one part where we were like swaying our arms a certain way, like we started it and then he was trying to do it, but he kind of was doing the opposite of what everybody else was doing. And then he was like, hi, fucked you guys up. I think I got that on video. I hope I got that on video. He was just so happy. He was smiling so much. But yeah, I am sure there are things that I'm forgetting. And if there are, then I can add them in later. But yeah, I need to stop having to look at myself and I need to pack and go to bed because like I said, I have to be up at like 5 a.m. tomorrow to go home so I can be home for 5 seconds and then go back to traveling to do something else that you will see later. So keep an eye out for that. But yeah, hope you enjoyed. See you in my next video.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Chris. I'll be your driver today with a destination being South Station.